love you so much.
Oh, thank you, Amanda. I love you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
You are a woman after my own heart. I love that you do music therapy.
Oh,
That is actually my dream job, and it is. And I just think you are an incredible human being, and I'm so glad you're on this competition.
thank you so much. That is the nicest thing I think anyone said since the whole start of this. Thank you.
Oh,
I
well,
really
you're
appreciate that.
you're welcome. What is it like being on this contest?
It is very nerve-wracking and very exciting, and in many ways a dream come true. I mean, it's so much insight into a whole different world that you've
Mhm.
always wondered about, but when you're in it, you can see all the details and all the work that goes into it, and it's just really impressive and fascinating to be a part of.
What's it like working with Gwen?
Gwen is incredible. She is just a beautiful person inside and out, just like you see on TV. As I've been watching this show, I love hearing her giggle. She seems to giggle a lot at like the jokes that are cracked, and that seems like who. I mean, I've only worked with her once, as far as we've seen on the show right now, and
Right.
from what I've seen in person, she's just this really lighthearted, humble woman with a lot of power and style and good energy and yeah, I could keep going on and on. I mean, she's amazing.
Cara, what is your favorite genre to sing? Because with your voice, you can basically sing anything, which is incredible.
Oh, thank you. You know, it's funny that the show, there's so many of us at the start, so we have only, 90 seconds to sing a song, and the battle was just, one part of a duet. But in my normal life, when I'm performing and gigging, I mean, and doing music therapy, I have to know a little bit of everything, and I love a little bit of everything, or a lot of bit of everything. I love singing quiet, whispery, soft songs, and I also love belting out blues and rock tunes in the back of a dive bar. I mean, I love everything. So, yeah.
I know. I always tell people you're going to find everything from like Tupac to the Chipmunk Christmas album on my iPad. It's just, you
Same,
never know what
same.
you're going to get.
That's a good way to be. Life is too short to stay narrow-minded with music. Music is the best gift in this world, and there's so much of it. And so why not have the range like that, you
Yes.
know?
Well, and
Yeah.
what got you into the music therapy side of things? Because that is just, for people who don't know that correlation, that connection of music and memory, especially for people who have like Alzheimer's and stuff like that, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, they showed a little bit of the story on the show, but I would say one part was that I was in college when my grandfather had mid to late stage Alzheimer's, and I was already toying with the idea of studying music therapy. And then I really saw the impact of music on him, and more importantly, my grandmother, who's still alive today. And so when I studied and then graduated, one of the first job offers that I got was in hospice, and I was so young, I was 23, and I thought that's really heavy, but we got to take jobs where we can get them, at least try. And I ended up falling in love with that part of the field. And I did that for 10 years. And so I was with people at end of life at their bedside, and it was really spiritual. It was really meaningful. And to me, it just made sense because it's weird to say, but death is such a part of life, and life is music.
Oh, yeah.
So it just made sense to be with people in that way, and it's truly the greatest honor of my life. I know people might think that something like The Voice is something I'm most proud of, but it's not. I'm proud of myself, but I'm more proud of that era of my life at this point. So
Yeah. I'll tell you something as we get closer to ending because I know I won't be able to get through it and then I'll just be able to cry for a second before I do the next thing.
okay.
What are you
Okay.
most excited about people learning from you and about you during this contest?
I'm excited that I get to do a range of songs, actually, to go back to your initial question, which is so apropos. I love that I was able to do a Taylor Swift and a Stevie Nicks,
Oh,
which are like two incredible women in
yeah.
the industry of different generations. and styles. But and I think that my next song will be really, really cool as well. It shows a different side of my voice, and I really want people, and I also want people to see a little bit about music therapy because that's my storyline, and I'm sticking to it.
What's your family think about this?
Well, I'm very, very close with my family. My parents, especially my father, I think is more locally famous than me now from his like cheering me on. And so everyone around here in my city knows my dad. He was a principal in our big city here for
Wow.
30 years. So he's had more people come out of the woodwork for him than for me. But they're
Oh.
huge supports, and I am so blessed and so lucky to have parents that I can call friends at this point in my life. So I'm very lucky.
If you could sing any song, man song, woman song, it doesn't matter. If you could sing any song, what song would you just be like, this is mine, I'm doing this now?
On The Voice or in life?
In general.
Oh my gosh, it changes. It changes day to
Yeah.
day. I mean, what have I sang recently that I just really enjoy? I love anything Bonnie Raitt, anything Bonnie
Oh,
Raitt. It's just it would be my dream to meet her or perform with her or
yeah.
just anything. Because she's got it all too. You know,
Yes.
she had the pop top 40 soft love songs, Can't Make You, I Can't
Oh,
Make You Love Me. But then she has these killer like blues, and I play guitar, so like
yes.
I don't play guitar like her, but it's just, and she's got that masculine feminine thing too. She's not always ultra
Yep.
perfect pretty. She's got this edge to her. I just think that's so cool. That's
She's
that
very cool.
yeah. So
Well, I wish you much continued success. I will tell you, as far as hospice and music, when my grandfather was passing away, he had recorded a CD a couple of years before his death, and we played the CD by his bedside because he got to pass with all of us around him, and we were singing his songs, and we got to hold his hand and be there, and we had volunteer hospice with us. And I just have to tell you, from someone who's been through it, you are an angel, my love, and I'm
oh man.
so, so honored to chat with you.
Oh,
God bless you.
thank you so much for sharing that. I know that's a lot to share for you, and that's a beautiful, beautiful legacy that he's left behind. And he must
Absolutely.
be so proud of you.
Well, I pretend that he is.
Yes, no, I'm sure. You're so sweet and so good at what you do. So thank you.
Oh, well, thank you, love. You take care of yourself and enjoy this journey. I'm so proud of you, and I just love you.
Thank you, Amanda. Stay in touch, please.
Thank you. You too, honey.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.